Ms. Powell, were you ever around when anyone, told Donald Trump that he had lost the election?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think Trump is ever going to go to jail? That is one thing which we all know is never going to happen. One, just because Trump was the 45th president of the United States. So the DOJ, the United States government, is going to make sure that Trump doesn't see the walls of a prison cells. He might get some fines. He might lose the election next year, which I doubt he will lose because he might just win. With evidence like this one coming out, and Trump still not in custody, then you know that there are two tiers of laws in America, which we all know they are. Check out this latest leaked video from two of his previous lawyers who have now pleaded guilty, and see if this was a normal person, he would still be roaming around saying all the things he says now.
Breaking news, ABC
do you
News
think Trump's
obtaining videos
ever
connected to the first plea deals in the Fulton County 2020 election interference case. And these are something to
all know is
including former
never
Trump
going to
campaign
happen.
lawyer Jenna Ellis.
One,
she recounts
just
a late
because
2020
Trump
conversation
was
with
the
Trump top
45th
aide Dan
president
Scavino.
of the
Dan
United
Scavino,
States.
ran his Twitter account, was
So
very
the
close
DOJ,
with Trump. She said
DOJ,
Scavino
the
told her
United
that
States
Trump would
government
never leave the White House,
is going to
despite losing the
make
election
sure that Trump
and
doesn't
losing multiple
see the
legal
walls
challenges.
of a
Here's
prison
what she
cells.
said.
He might get some fines.
He said
he might lose the election next year, which I doubt he will lose because
we're not going to leave. And
he might just win.
Mean? And he said,
with
well, the boss,
evidence like this one coming out,
and everyone understood,
and Trump
the
still
boss, that's
not in custody, then
he
you
said
know
the
that
boss,
there are two tiers of
laws
in America, which we all know they are.
Work that way, you realize. And he said, we don't care.
Check out this latest leaked video from two of his
just the
previous lawyers who have now
bought into this.
pleaded guilty.
One day after that interview, Ellis pleaded guilty in the Fulton County case, admitting that she pushed false election fraud claims and now regrets representing Donald Trump.
All the things
Trump's lead counsel in the case told ABC that the, quote, purported private conversation as described by Ellis was, quote, absolutely meaningless. ABC says Scavino has not yet commented. Out front now, Ryan Goodman, our out front legal analyst, and Jack O'Donnell.
Has he gone? How does he convince people to mess up their life just to support him?
At the time, I believe his title.
There's another
was
leaked interview of Sidney Powell, who also says
Chief of Staff,
when Trump knew he
at
lost,
the time that the conversation in
but
question took
the
place.
plan was that he would never leave
The
the
conversation was around December
Check this one
19th
again.
of 2020
Tell me
at the White House.
if this was. We all know Sidney Powell has pleaded guilty, Kenneth Chesborough has pleaded guilty, Jenna Ellis has pleaded guilty, and others are going to plead guilty too. But Mr. Donald Trump,
we don't
he said
care,
no,
and
he's
we're not
never going
leave.
to
And I
plead
said, what do
guilty.
you mean?
He's going to fight
And he said,
till
the
the
boss,
death.
meaning President Trump, and everyone
He's going to
understood.
fight
The
till
boss,
the death.
that's what we all called him.
That's his
He
modus
said the
operandi,
boss
and he's going to stick
is
to
not
that.
going to leave under
Check
any
this one too.
circumstances. We are just going to stay
Before
in
you do that, make
And
sure
I
you
said,
subscribe to my
well,
channel.
it doesn't quite
Make sure you
work
like my
that way,
videos,
you
comment on
realize.
them,
And he said, we
and
don't
come
care.
back to watch
Mr. Powell,
another
were you ever
video
around when
of great Mr.
told,
Donald J. Trump.
Donald Trump that he had lost the election?
Oh, yeah.
Who?
Pat Cipollone, Eric Hirschman, Derek Lyons all thought he'd lost.
Was that in the December 18th meeting?
Yes.
What was President Trump's reaction when, I guess, this cadre of advisors would say you lost?
It was like, well, they would say that and then they'd walk out and he'd go, see, this is what I deal with all the time. He was specifically willing to appoint me special counsel. In fact, he looked over at Cipollone 3 different times and said, do I have the authority to name her special counsel? And Cipollone said, yes, you do. And then
She is lying
she
too.
doesn't have a security
She
clearance.
is lying.
So I looked at Cipollone and he said, do I?
Because
have
she
the
was
authority
also
to
fighting
have a
to the
security
end.
clearance? And
She
Cipollone
never
said, yes,
accepted
you
that
do.
the challenges were
And
over.
about the 3rd time we went
You know
through
what she
that
said?
scenario, Cipollone, I think, said,
She said the
"You
Supreme
can
Court
name
did
her
not take the
anything you want,
cases.
Mr. President, and nobody's going to pay a bit of attention to it."
And you know Donald Trump has just said Sidney Powell was never one of his lawyers. What he's trying to do now, he's trying to distance himself from Sidney Powell. And this is her. saying that Donald Trump wanted to name her a special counsel to investigate the election, the so-called election fraud. And now that she's pleaded guilty, what does he say? She was never in my team. But the thing with this guy is, which is very funny, is he forgets that he's got his tweet. His tweets are evidence against him, in which he said, I have a great team of lawyers. And then he named all of them, including Sidney Powell. So how do you then now say she was not one of my lawyers? How do you say that? She was in that meeting. You wanted to name her a special counsel to investigate the so-called election fraud. Anyway, guys, what do I know? I don't live in the United States. I live in the UK, but we watch the news. We see things that has been happening, and I just react to. I'm not even giving my opinion. I'm just saying what I see. So please don't shoot the messenger. We are just reacting to news. Be safe, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Come back to watch another video. Take care of yourself, and I'm out.